is now the following day, or the following night, excuse me. I have leveled up to level 20. I have increased my health, my stamina, my, my blood cap. I've increased my bite damage and the regeneration I get from biting. I've increased the amount of blood I gain from my bite, as well as increasing the power of my claw attack and my spear attack, and increased the auto heal. I've leveled up my ultimate that does that whole monster shadow attacks, and I got a new ultimate which boils the blood. That one I'm gonna try in this fight with Mary. And yeah, let's take a look. I probably should have leveled up coagulation. So 1, and then this changed to that for my fight with her. Autophagy at 250 healing. Cool. Level 5 fast regeneration, big thirst, blood capacity, medical bag, physical prowess. So I'm really focusing on my bites. So do I need more of anything? No. Just have to make it last. Now then, I believe it was this way, right? No, not this way. The other way. Also, I need to keep track of all the people that got sick so I can help them out. Sean's death in the newspaper. By these people. Wow, that's a big bite. Oh, we don't. He's dead. That's a lot of damage. I am quite shocked with the amount of damage I just committed. Guess that's what it means to level up. Jeez, that was intense. Alright then. I have to stop Mary. Who was their teacher in all of this? Shaoshan's gone. Alright then. Here we go.
Help me, please! You left me to rot in this grave!
Not good. Sorry, Mary.
Abomination! Rest in peace, monster.
One more.
You killed me, brother. You've burned away Nurse Crane's mind. You're a monster. Come to me, Jonathan. Give me your blood, priest. Final thoughts are just to die for.
I'm sorry, Mary.
What have you done? Come to me, Jonathan. What have you done? I'll show you the same kindness you showed Sean Hampton.
Sorry, Mary.
me, Jonathan.
Sorry, Mary. I'm so sorry.
Well, brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary. I swear it.
Then, at last, I can forgive you.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
Dear Dr. Reed, I hope this letter will quickly find you, for I need to speak to you as soon as possible. The situation is evolving very quickly in the West End, and I'm convinced we are all now in great danger. A guard of Pruin has launched a great hunt in London, and for a few nights they have been actively searching and killing any econ they can locate. Lord Redgrave, chairman of the Ascalon Club, recently contacted me. He wishes to meet you immediately. Please come to my mansion at any night that suits you. We must discuss all of this. With this letter, you will find an official pass that will allow you to go through any barricade or quarantine checkpoint throughout the city. Your friend, Lady Ashbury. Such is the struggles of immortality. My voice is shaking right now. Oh man, that's just hard. Ah, yes, that's right. Oops, my bad. No, there's this right here. A better blood serum. But I don't have enough opium. Ah, wait. I need to see if I have anything too. Yes, I do. There we go.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Yes, it does. Yes, indeed it does. Go to Lady Ashbury's mansion. But is there any missions that I have? There's a knife. There's a grave diggers. Find someone who can read Braille. And this must be the Ascalon Club, or at least the West End. Or East End, right? Not quite sure. Let me talk to Dr. Swansea.
Jonathan, old chap, how are you tonight? I've seen little of you of late.
I was conducting research in my room, away from the nightly routines.
Of course, of course. Worry not, I understand. The situation has been testy around here. I won't deny it, but we still stand.
What news do you bring?
The news is not good, my friend. We try to keep the epidemic at bay, but street violence is escalating quickly.
How bad is the epidemic?
It is killing the infected patients faster. In less than 2 days now. The only blessing is that they are contagious for a shorter period.
That sucks.
Tell me more about the violence.
Geoffrey McCallum seems to have sent his war dogs on a hunt. On a nightly basis, Prewen patrols exterminate every skull and vampire they find.
Have they come closer to the hospital?
No. They mainly focus on fallen districts or abandoned buildings. But they're growing in numbers. They must be recruiting heavily.
Have you any reliable friends in the West End who might assist me?
Unfortunately, you will be alone. Except for our ravishing red-headed acquaintance, of course.
What about the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole? Where are they?
There are only a few of us, and most others would not speak to you. I am the black sheep of our brotherly flock, you know.
Interesting.
What of my commission here at Pembroke Hospital?
Nothing to fear, Jonathan. Your position here is in no jeopardy. You remain one of us, and you are always most welcome.
That's good to hear.
I have received an alarming letter from Lady Ashbury. She wants me to meet her at her house. I have been granted safe passage.
Then you are twice fortunate. I have never been invited to the lady's mansion. And with the quarantine and controls, city access is nigh impossible.
Is the quarantine serving any purpose?
It is helping slow the propagation of the epidemic. But as long as we have no clue to its origin, its efficiency is limited.
Why have you never entered the lady's house? You are one of her good friends, are you not?
My dear Jonathan, you have no idea how reclusive the good lady normally is, nor in what great esteem she must hold you to let you into her domain.
Thank you, Edgar. We shall speak again later.
I forgot that there are people that need medicine, so I might skip this. But I need to search the character menus to see who needs healing and who doesn't. Alright, let's see here. Pippa has a cold. That one has so 2 colds and 1 headache. 1 headache. 2 colds. Let's see here. Cold, anemia, migraine, sepsis, and a migraine. Alright, so cold. 2 migraines, 2 colds. Oh, I don't have enough opium. Sepsis. Yeah, for those I need opium. Let's get some for pneumonia. And 1 more for bronchitis. So, neuralgia, fatigue, pneumonia, if he's even still around, cold, migraine, fatigue. Alright then. Jeez, it's almost critical in Whitechapel. Alright then, I should probably head to Whitechapel first before doing anything else. Side missions. Yeah, I already got that. Do I have enough money to buy stuff? Probably need to go to, get some more. Pippa, where are you?
Spare your obedient slave.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Do you need medical help yourself, Nurse?
I'm afraid I've contracted some illness, Dr. Reed.
Here.
Not under my watch, Nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Nothing else?
Goodbye,
Alright.
Nurse Hawkins.
Who else needs stuff here? Those 2, and they're outside. I think. Like Cox. Down here we go. I won't have time to get to know you fellows, but, you know.
Hello again, Mr. Blight. I'm happy to see Mr. Thatcher is safe, for now.
I'm eternally grateful, Doctor. We were total strangers and you helped us anyway. Can't thank you enough, sir.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Afraid so. In the war, I was always worried about picking up something, getting some infection. Unfortunately, got that fear in London now.
Throughout history, some diseases have done more damage to armies than any weapon created by man. You were wise to be careful.
You're working at the Pembroke Hospital, aren't you? That's a good enough reason for me and Oswald to go there.
That's good to hear.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Thatcher, is it?
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes, this neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
Do you need medical attention?
Don't get me wrong, sir. I'm grateful for what you've done, but I've never felt comfortable with doctors.
I'm certain you have your reasons. But let me assure you, I'm not like other doctors you may have consulted with.
It is true. You risked your life to save me, after all. It would be impolite to refuse your counsel.
There you go.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
Alright then, Whitechapel. Here we go. Also, where is the lady's mansion? Oh. Okay. Hello. An event. That is very interesting. I have to make my way to there. I still need to buy some opium. So I'm gonna do that before heading back out. Ah, Rakesh.
All I have to offer as a final resting place.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Very, if you have opium. Which you do. Oh, hello! Multiple buy. Awesome. For now that's all I really need. Thank you. That is useful. Right, then to Whitechapel. Yeah, that's this way. Right? Right. Yeah, this place is almost critical. That's not a good sign.
No good place for a stroll.
This one of them! He's being bitten! Die! Christ! He's dead!
So I need to eliminate you really quickly. I'm surprised you survived that.
I'll put an end to you!
Goodbye. Ow. That hurts. I gotta make it to Whitechapel, help everyone here, so I can raise the status from... That's terrible. You're kidding me.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle. Pay me a bottle and I'll be nasty.
You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily routine.
Hey, you.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
Don't you fear getting sick yourself?
Faith gives me all I need, my son. If I must fall, then so be it.
No doubt your faith will prevail, but let me give you some extra protection against the devil's work. Medicine.
Blessed be your generosity, my son.
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Yep. These two have fatigue.
You again? What do you want this time?
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
Keep your medicines for others.
There is a thin line between pride and stupidity, sir. Please take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then. It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Cheap price.
Alright.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Do you need help, sir?
To be honest, I'd prefer you take a look at my stuff. I'd rather be rich and sick than the contrary.
I don't quite agree, but I won't argue with you. Please, take this. You'll feel better.
Really? Free? Don't take it personally, but charity usually comes at a price. Human nature being what it is.
Fair.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Alright then. So I'm running out of time. So I'm gonna end the video here.
I should never have taken up my father's business.
A lot has happened. Even though it was just facing Mary and ending it and then continuing on, but wow, it's heavy hitting. The story and my actions. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell and all that. And if you didn't, just like it. But thank you for watching, everyone. This has been Omnes-D-Stahl out.